No, I don't want photo mode, damn it. Alright, what we come here to do? Yeah, side quest to do now, so where's how does he access the world map? Maybe a side quest somewhere way. I'll go see what he wants. Try to do all my side quests, that's one thing. From this side. I need to...
Do you have any fresh water?
I could do some of them hunts too, boy.
Now I just need to see about getting the...
The only problem with doing these hunts, right?
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with.
What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking?
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire. And most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats.
So I've heard.
Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste. A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
Sounds simple enough.
So you'll do it? Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the north gate. Three of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they finish for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something.
I'll be right back.
Bearer of good news. Oh my god, I hate these kind of quests. Bro, what the fuck? Alright, 1, 2... Okay, only 3, but still, like, Jesus Christ, man. Wait, these people kind of far. I hate these type of quests where just going around, just delivering fucking messages.
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Look at me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sambrek.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route at the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
Would. Basically doing this for fucking, I'll talk to you one time and collect this side quest.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps you can extend me the same kindness?
Perhaps. What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite the many pains I've taken, I can't stop them from rummaging through my packs. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and he offered to track the culprits down. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that. But he's been gone days, and I'm beginning to fear the worst.
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken him?
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? He doubted they would be fool enough to linger here in Boklad. Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time. I just pray he hasn't been killed over a few sacks of grain.
I can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around. Hopefully someone will have seen him.
Times. Alright.
What I wouldn't give for
Speak with Milan the Butcher. Okay, where Milan is. Milan Yeah.
When are they gonna let us through?
What do you want? I've no coin on me.
I think
Just
I'm paying for
information.
coin.
Has a sellsword passed through here? Grey hair.
Now you mention it, there was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around out there a while back.
Which way did he go?
How am I supposed to know? Buggered off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do the same and leave me be?
Next on 16.1 billion. Why both are Japanese and are Korean publishers? 9 of these are either Japanese or South Korean. Alright. We have another side quest here. Let me finish off this other one first. Ask about the market for sales, so Jesus Christ, just now. Bruh, how far did Jesus Christ, I had to leave the fucking city for this house.
Pardon me, but would you have what's happened?
Completely change up all my icons, so I was literally rocking a different setup more than halfway through the game and decided, fuck it. We're running Titan, Bahamut, and I'm literally running just all my damage, heavy damage shit. This is going to be so weird because I custom doing the Phoenix shift to my whole playstyle was Phoenix shift and then the claw to pull in people. Not having that claw is going to be annoying. I don't know what my ideal setup would be. I really don't know what my ideal setup is, but these aren't like strong attacks. Like, what the fuck I was using? Heatwave. Heatwave was like a 2-star shit. So yeah, they really have strong attack. But to be fair to you, like, but how much is this like dog shit? Giga Flare, Mega Flare, like. Okay. Increases maximum Mega Flare. Executed level 1 Mega Flare. Like, how can you make this faster? So it's basically just this is stalling for time then. You activate this and then you just have to wait till that bar slowly charge up. Casting progress can be monitored via the casting gauge on the left hand screen. Spell cannot be executed until casting gauge. Most abilities are unavailable while casting. R1 can be used to dodge attacks. Precisely dodging attacks is called a Mega Flare. Executing a Mega Flare dodge rapidly fills the casting gauge. Okay, so basically what you want to do is cast this and then just start dodging, precision dodging, so you could fucking do you thingy. Do I have my precision dodge unlocked? Where is it? Nobody cares about fucking taunt. Wait, what? Oh, this master precision dodge. Yeah. I don't even have the fucking master extends trigger window. This is such a ghetto ass lineup. Ideally, I would want Garuda just so I could keep the deadly embrace, and then I could swap out I could swap out the ultimate and put this ultimate because we really don't give a fuck about any of these things. This is dog shit. I don't care. But anyways, it's dog shit. It's dog shit. So yeah, like this are kind of ghetto. The only reason I have this guy here is because of this Judgment Bolt. Because Judgment Bolt is fucking awesome. But yeah, I really don't like grammar abilities except the fucking lightning. So honestly speaking, if I had the points to play with, I'd take you and put you fucking here. And that's literally it. That's literally what I want to do. Just take you and put you fucking here. And then for this, Giga Flare, probably the same thing. Just take you and But you fucking here. It's not. These other moves move better, but just this is so lame though. It's so fucking lame. Why is this? Oh, this for Mega Flare. Alright. But I need to get good with Titan block and shit. I don't even know what I have for Titan equipped. What do I have? Wind up and yeah, wind up on the ultimate. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. Probably gonna be trash, but we'll see.
Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Boklad clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from Sanbrek, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow. Or rather we did, till not so long ago. These are lean times, and even Boklad isn't the bustling trading post it once was. Still, there's no point dwelling on it. Better to live life while you can, eh? And on that note, it sounds like there's a cup of wine needing my attention.
You'll buy something, won't you?
Speak with Bolek the god.
You've raised the price.
There's Bolek.
I
Here he
showed
is.
you my past. What more do you want from me?
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy man.
No one's making for the refugee camps anymore. Not after what happened in the Dominion. Meaning, they linger here instead. I spend more of my days moving beggars along than I do manning these gates. What gets to me are the gangs that prey on the poor sods. As if they haven't suffered enough. Some days you can't help but wonder what the world's coming to. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Well done. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
Wait, what? Speak with Andre. The fuck is Andre? Ask outside the market about the missing sellsword. Wait, where Andre? What's this asshole? Jesus Christ, Andre quite around the corner here. Why does Tongue have so much side quests?
Please. A piece of fruit.
Do you have any fresh water?
No, I don't. Stop begging.
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right. I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 66. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside.
A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the three pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a truer word spoken.
What the fuck is this on Twitter? Nazi sleep paralysis demon? What do you mean? Like, oh my god, y'all just do too much. Fucking scrolling Twitter while doing these stupid ass side quests be entertaining.
Do you have any fresh water?
Alright. You go holler at this person over here because apparently they have a quest as well. You can't see the. Stop giving out quests in this town.
Would you have that well-notched steel and impressive physique? I have need of a sword for hire, and yours looks to be a weapon well worth the coin. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those formidable arms?
How exactly do you intend to use them?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, I wish to investigate the ruins near the city. And I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts sent to roam the area. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there. The rich and storied history of Zemeckis. Well, were you ever party to a finer proposition?
My arms are yours.
Wonderful! Then come. We must away.
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road, and from there, onward to discovery. Quickly! There is not a moment to lose.
Wait. Good luck with your ne'er-do-wells. I'd better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
Okay, we are 2 in this direction. Okay, we have 2 points interest in this direction for both quests. Nice. So, knock out both of them.
I wouldn't give for a hot deal.
When are they gonna let us through?
I wish I had a call, you know, like. I'll literally have to come off right
I'm
now.
not surprised.
You'll hand over your coin if you know what's good for you.
To me, boy.
Okay, we could wheel on this one. I get used to this shit. What the fuck is my brother listening to us?
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us. Ruins. A relic of the fallen civilization. A sight so common that man is oft blinded to its wonder. Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckis history is steeped. Come, good sir. Our expedition continues, and we still have much to learn.
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
Wait, I don't need to pull these fuckers over the air. That's fine. I don't need to pull those fuckers over the air. I'm gonna be annoying as fuck. I think I'm gonna have to change back my setup. Like, Garuda too important. Especially for those ENAs.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks.
I think I'm gonna
Those
have to
ones,
run.
over there.
I think I'm gonna have to redo this.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
Shush, now. You've said quite enough already.
I only told him what you said.
I'd listen
This
to
is
your
so
mother if I were
annoying,
you.
Trying to figure out like the best setup for me to, from a police style is annoying as fuck us, because I really want to get rid of you. Like you really not serving a purpose, and they just literally swap you here and use this whole tree instead, and that'd be great. You know, fuck it. We're gonna see how we could make this build work with doing just that. So upgrade master, right? So we get that. We already learn you. Alright, we don't need anything else. So we right now we broke. We need Giga Flare because our move is busted. So we rocking this, and this. And we need you as well. Fuck, don't even have enough ability points for that. We are literally broke. Alright. This is so dumb. This game needs to give you more points, dog. Okay, so we have to remove you. We want Garuda here, so we can remove it. And then we want Judgment Bolt, tack on there, with Wicked Wheel, right. And then we would put Titan, and then we put Bahamut. We want Giga Flay here, and then, wait, what the fuck? Oh. Alright, we want Giga Flay there, and then we'll figure out the other shit out of it. We gotta go on this side here. Charge magic, we need certain abilities unlocked. 100% need certain abilities unlocked. And mastered. Need you mastered. Burning Blade, need you mastered. Taunt, don't care for that. Swift Recovery, need you. Stomp, need you. what's this? Precision dodge. Need you. Right. You want magic burst? That's 300 points. Charge magic. What's this here? Raging fist. No, we'll go with wind up and upheaval for now. But the goal is to get this, and then we could swap out upheaval and get this. Such trash. Such trash. Alright, so that's the best way I could think right now. What mastery does do? Increases lunge distance. Okay, you know what? Since we don't have the dash anymore, let me increase the lunge distance. Okay. Right. Oh, I didn't swap out moves. Better put upheaval here for now. And do you want flare bread or impulse? Summons multiple spheres of light that upon striking an enemy deal continuous damage, binding it to a spot. Whatever. Both of them is actually both of them is reverse. I just don't like this move because it's locky in place. It's locky into that animation, so you don't want that. Alright. I think we did do here, Titan block and stuff like that. I think that's the setup. Okay. You see how it goes.
Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here?
Hey, what? Quest destination nearby. Watch out, goblins.
I think we found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me.
Yo, what the fuck? Ah, fuck.
I'm hurt, Toggle. I needed that. Too slow. Waken wind!
I tried to fucking try to parry. Oh my god, can you stop flinging your ice shit all over the place? I'm trying to fucking see the animation. Ow. I don't like any setup. I don't like any setup. I don't
Have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? Wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
Market. You know what that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found their cozy little homestead and all the missing food. I launched myself at them full of righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them, and earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Boklad.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot have sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it.
You really don't get enough points to mix and match at the beginning. This is annoying because I know what I want to try and run, ideally, but I can't because of the restrictions. Like, I'm not feeling this setup right now. What the fuck am I supposed to do Titan about? Block enemies when the guard is timed perfectly. Square cut. I don't understand. Like, am I doing it wrong? Like, I got the parry. It was like, what the fuck am I do after? Whatever. I think I might reset this again, to be honest. I might reset this, to be honest. I'm really not feeling it right now, but like I miss the Phoenix shift. Like, I know Phoenix shift is not, like, I know Phoenix is not that good, but I really miss the Phoenix shift. What the fuck am I supposed to do, dog? Okay, around the corner now, come here. Am I going right way? Yeah. Come around the corner and then come on this side.
Nordic. All right then. Who's first? Stay down. It's over.
And see, the game should like 36 fucking points. How the fuck am I supposed to?
You're going to get yourself killed.
Mix and match if there's a little bit of shit
That
again.
would not do at all. Not when such majesty stretches out before us. Behold, the final sin in all its glory. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods. And great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope that I might see it discovered. But we must not dwell upon such things. There is more yet to see. Onward! History awaits!
Oh my god, you still had to follow this fucker. And this guy is just leading me on a goose chase at this point. Wait, where the fuck am I supposed to go? Okay, we're supposed to keep going on this path. This fucker just stringing me along right now. I would like that. Cut through here.
Really got himself into trouble this time. Let's try. Farewell. To me, boy.
Come on, man, I just need a fucking eye potion.
Nice try.
Dodge on, come on.
To me, boy. Well done, Toggle. Still in one piece?
It would seem so. Once more I am in your debt. And once more you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation. One day, perhaps, I will learn the truth.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience to my ramblings.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired. You see, even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late. And so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive audience, if you will.
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so. And now, my good man, It is high time we returned whence we came.
Fine. Just don't go running off this time.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you to.
Joseph's fine. We'll be back once he's tied up a few loose ends.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
He certainly knows his business. You found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. And if he says there'll be no more thieving, that's good enough for me. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Here, for your troubles.
So we done here? Okay, great. I'll go back to the hideout and restock and shit because I end up using a bunch of fucking bullshit.
Will we ever see the sun again?
Still alive, are you? Go on, then.
Oh. You know what?
It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight?
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Do you think there were as many as Martha says?
More.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they've got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
My brothers.
Mad dogs.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rossfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Mad dogs. A lot of them.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
To me, boy. Help me, boy. I needed that. Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, so wait. Shall we? It's over.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Interesting.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet.
Good.
Oscar, over here.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him.
Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I'm a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other Guardians are... I mean to say that... they're...
It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Right, that done. I still don't think I have enough points to buy this fucking move yet. Like, this is so ghetto, man. It's so ghetto. What the fuck does Titan block to us? Block enemy attacks with guard. When it guard is timed perfectly, square can be used to launch. Oh, so I keep pressing square. So basically like a precision touch. A parry and then just press square. Got it. I was doing shit then. Alright. Let's go back here so we can Let's go back here so we can stock up on shit.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
I am determined to learn a new playstyle.
It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
I'm determined to learn a new playstyle. I've used Phoenix enough. Where is this place? Northree, Sandbreck. Nah, Sandbreck, we'll go Sandbreck last. We go in order. We are going in order. Alright, so now we at the... What's up, my good sir?
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried? You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago. Any idea where they went? The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic.
Let us pause this for a moment and read this stupid tweet. I've said this from the start that Xbox acquiring ABK changes nothing for anyone who's an avid gamer. That is not true. That's an assumption. The reason that's an assumption is because you can't tell the future and you don't know what the fuck Microsoft is going to do now that they get Activision Blizzard. You are assuming it changes nothing. We don't know that yet. So that's stupid. Anyway, continuing. If anything, it enhances your experience by bringing these games to more platforms and adding value by putting them in Game Pass. That is also up for debate. We don't know if it enhances your experience because we've seen in the past Game Pass kind of just has a bunch of mid games. When you're giving away something basically for free, there's no incentive for the developer to actually put their best foot forward, knowing it's going in Game Pass and these fuckers are getting it for free anyway. Why should I put the time and effort and quality into making a premium product when it's being given away for free? Case in point, Redfall. Fucking trash. But I digress. Let's keep... So, you can't necessarily say that. Like... It adds value by putting it in Game Pass for the consumer because the consumer gets the game for basically free. But would it be a good game? Left to be desired. So far, we've seen the trend with Game Pass. There's a bunch of people that take the Game Pass deal, and as BG said, people don't necessarily have the utmost confidence in their games to sell well. So they take the bag up front and cut a check. People who are confident in the games, like Rockstar and these guys, will never put their shit in Game Pass because that's losing a ton of money. Same with COD. So them getting COD and putting it in Game Pass is huge. But Activision, like Bobby would never put that in Game Pass to begin with. As a consumer, we win. This point I agree with. But for how long and what it's going to cause the industry to shift towards, we'll see. Because, like people have hinted, this ABK deal going through, you can expect Sony to fire back with an acquisition of their own, a big acquisition, not a small one. And basically this opens the floodgates. If Activision Blizzard King, which is the biggest publisher, can get purchased, outright bought out, and the deal can go through without being blocked, then nobody else should be getting their deals blocked going forward with any acquisition. So it's basically open season. I need to bookmark this tweet because changes nothing for anyone who's an avid gamer. Let me reply to this tweet. I can't believe like these big media, these big people with followings, who just be on podcasts and thing. I don't understand how you could be like a fanboy and just go on with a platform and just go and sprout nonsense. Like just nonsense with your fanboy goggles on. It's like, come on. Alright, sorry for the delay. Just posting this real quick. Alright. Let's see people who spout nonsense.
Yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come
Manchester United are
back? Maybe
terrible
it'll
at
be your
negotiation
throat that's
transfers.
slit.
I mean, yeah.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor? What's he doing here?
Yeah, good question. What are you doing here, sir?
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed
-1.
the
Does he
same
name
way
any
as
movie?
Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalimil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Say hello to the new Xbox mascot. And it's a picture of Crash Bandicoot. Y'all are saddles. Y'all are sad because that just makes people don't understand shit like that makes your platform look worse. Because the fact that you telling me you had to get a Sony mascot to make your platform, to make that mascot on your platform is just like, bruh.
So,
what happened to Master Chief?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
Hold up, wait a minute. Conrad. Help recruit Conrad to Luba's cause.
Picture it, Conrad. Ah, here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamel's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
Somebody make a bank, guys. Alright. Help recruit Natalie.
Then let us band together.
Why it feel like Natalie?
Show these brutes that Dalimil is not to be
Out of
trifled
country
with.
here. I don't know this alleyway here.
A shop.
If I had my pickaxe, I would.
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something. Ah, here he is now.
Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
Why are they making a vow really won't come
Our
up?
roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to...
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalimil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in two groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalimil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
Word. Protect the North Gate from bandits.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
Keep forgetting I could charge his move.
It's over.
I dodged that. Come here.
They mean to overwhelm us.
Trying to figure out. Yo, this fucker who like to flip though, like fuck off. Oh, wrong move. practice with this setup. Slowly but surely I gain the points to get upheaval.
The townspeople. Could they
No,
have
is
held
upheaval's
out?
name of the move? The fucking the ultimate for
I
this.
don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
People just pull some red shit to it. Oh my god. Bro, why are these dog? Not even I driving the ass with us. Alright, alright, we go back to the hideout again. This is a lot of learning experience here for this fucking thing.
Will we ever see the sun again?
I would very much like my fucking move, if y'all don't mind.
Still alive, are ya? Coin purse weighing you down? You'll not find a better price than that. Come again. Or don't. I'm not...
Alright. What I here to do after?
First we find Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the...
I saw it with me.
What the fuck? Okay, we gotta go all the way inside. All the way inside. Wait,
I can't do it.
My lord, milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Yeah, we gotta go to the garrison.
We could leave.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days! What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered. Or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives! Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
Hold up, wait a minute.
I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs. What we need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
Alright, speak with the wounded.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
My family? They're still in the capital.
I'm sorry. It's all right. Give me your arm.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed more when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
Assume you have a plan.
It was all they could do to escape.
Bro, that's a far run though.
Faster!
There's some fucking shit to practice on out here. I've seen some shit moving away. Let's go practice on here.
Easy.
Nice. Get fucked. Get fucked. Alright, fighting anything on the road here because we want to get a little practice here with using these abilities. Is that something moving away? No. I get some practice using these blocks and shit. Quest destination nearby.
Clyde, look!
I see them. With me!
Stay down!
Should I try?
Save your strength.
Ah, press the wrong thing. Try to fight that. Ah, I wanted to parry that. If I can parry that. Nice, we have enough.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. Whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one, and that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
Our friends seem to have things under control.
Alright, before we go and do all that shit, let's level up some abilities, finally. Thank you. I could get rid of this dog shit. Lightning Fury. Right, so there we go. Lightning Fury. Bam bam bam. And this is the setup that we're keeping. This is the setup that we're keeping. Alright. Yeah. I believe we have some points to spend. Maybe see if we could get some more shit. Charge the magic. Roundhead didn't learn that. Need to learn that. Stomp. We need to learn Stomp, I guess. What's this? Satellite. could master you. Right, you just get your ODB. Good. So I pretty much have all that I wanted. Oh wait, no. What is this? Magic boost? Extend trigger window. Alright, we'll get magic boost next. And yep. Got everything. Alright. And then we're going to travel to the hideaway and talk to Otto. I think we need to restock here real quick.
Clive.
I didn't use to restock. I didn't use to restock so much in this.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Only after now that I basically switch up my whole fucking playstyle. I've been taking more hits.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw
that. Almost 2 hours. Right.
Was wondering when you turn up. Had owls from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nation's still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Talia says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, it was not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use can I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have...
The fact that he could take people's powers?
Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Really? Have another bonding moment here, bro.
Well, what's the short of it?
I thought Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who is to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Oh, we have a bunch of side quests opened up. Oh boy, got a bunch of side quests. Alright, we're not gonna do all these side quests now, so we basically just advance the story a little bit. I got a trophy. Use Titanic block defender. Oh shit, I didn't realize I got a trophy. Didn't see when that popped up. Alright. So alright, so story. things fall apart. I've been pushed. Actually, no, still on that quest. We've advanced that point, so we'll be calling the stream on that, and we will pick up probably tomorrow, hopefully, or Tuesday.